You know, if you went into a bookshop to try and find out what leadership is all about, if you picked up 6 different books on leadership, you'd probably come away more confused than when you went in the first place. Hi, I'm Simon Thorpe from Expressions Partnership, and I've got 5 tips that might help you further improve your leadership development. Leadership is so common as a subject. Quite a few people think leadership is a senior position role. Well, leadership is not a position, is it? It's a choice. It's a way of working, a way of being, and definitely a commitment that you either make or you don't make. Too many managers who are of senior status in any organisation think, I'm the leader, therefore you must follow me. There are 2 types of followership, aren't there? There's enforced followership, which basically says, I'm your boss, you do as I say, because A, I pay you, and B, I'm more senior than you. Second one is desirable followership. I follow you because I believe you, and I believe in you. I might not like some of the decisions that you make. I might not agree with some of the ways that you do things, but I know you're doing it for the right reasons. And that's known as desirable followership. I ran a workshop a number of years ago and someone showed a DVD clip of a fantastic box set by HBO called Band of Brothers. It's all about a certain company in the Second World War, American paratroop company, and all based around a guy called Captain Winters. And one statement that one of these guys made in this true account of what happened was, oh yes, Captain Winters, I would have followed that guy through the gates of hell. Now that's a very compelling statement. And I fully appreciate that's wartime and we're talking about running a business or an organisation of some kind, or a school or a college or a hospital. But wouldn't you like some of your people to say that about you? I will follow you through the gates of hell. And why do they do that? What makes people want to follow people like you as a leader? Okay, here are your 5 to thrive. 5 tips that might further improve your performance as a leader. Number 1, gain greater and greatest self-awareness. Leaders are only leaders when they have followers. And what makes you followable? If you are not delivering what you promise, if you're not living by the values and the standards that you set, that makes you a hypocrite. Who's going to follow a hypocrite? Someone who has to because you pay their wages. Lead by example, yes, but enable people. Second of the 5 to thrive, here we go. Navigation. Give people a sense of purpose, something greater than the job that they do. So many times we hear organisations like, say, a receptionist, oh yes, but I'm only a receptionist. You're not only a receptionist. If you were only a receptionist, you wouldn't be here. Your receptionist is probably the voice and the face of your organisation. Does that person feel like they have a sense of purpose in that organisation? Show them the way to go. Show them that they have an impact and they contribute to the overall success of the organisation. Your cleaning staff help keep your environment clean, hygienic, almost germ-free, so your guys who are on the phone selling or teaching or fixing things can bring the money into the organisation. Give people a route map of how to get there, help navigate them in the direction that you want, and often have sleepless nights trying to achieve. That's 2. Number 3, very simply, it's called followership. Yes, it's a real word. Before we can be leaders, we must be followers, and before we be followers, we must understand our people. What makes our people tick, and what ticks them off? We need to be amateur psychologists these days as leaders, because people are complex bundles of hormones and emotions. If we can get inside their head to a healthy state to find out what makes them tick and what ticks them off, we've got a fighting chance to make an environment, create a condition for them to want to follow us and be part of the bigger picture. Number 3. Number 4, very simple. Understand the different approaches. We need to be adaptable. Any leader out there right now that says, that's my style and that's the way it is, should be redundant in the modern day. There is no one single approach to leadership that works. And that kind of mentality is so archaic now in modern day organisations around the world. It's about being adaptable, sticking to what you know is right, as in your cause, your values and so on, but adapt your approach. Here's a corny phrase, but very true. Different strokes for different folks. We're all different. Understand diversity and difference and celebrate that, going in the right direction to make sure our organisation succeeds. And the fifth point, the 5 to thrive, number 5, is invest back in yourself. Keep learning. Whether you did a leadership program 10 years ago or even 8 years ago, what's changed in the last 10 or 8 years? People, the economy, expectations, digital technology, the way people communicate, these things have all changed. Keep investing, read a book, go to networking sessions, reinvest in a refresher program. Of course, if you've never had leadership training or skills, get it. It's worth it. Become a better leader than you are already. If you're a technical expert in your field, do you learn that by mistake? Or did you go and do some training or a course or some qualifications? Yet why do you think we can pick up leadership skills as we go along? Every day we're not performing to our best, we're risking our bottom line, we're risking our reputation, we're risking our people. Invest back in yourself is very important. So, they're your 5 to thrive. There's loads more. I could be here for hours, but you haven't got the time to spend listening to me going on. But there's simple 5 tips to help you. You want to find out more? Get in contact. We'd love to hear from you. Feel free, contact us, get involved, and we'll do what we can. Thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.